everyone, I'm Polly Poskin. I reside in Harvard Park. I'm active in the Harvard Park Neighborhood Association, and I'm very pleased to have nominated Kristin DiCenso, the Alderwoman for Ward 6, for ICON's Good Neighbor Award for Public Service. Kristin deserves the Good Neighbor Award, according to all of us in Harvard Park, and I thank all of the neighborhood associations in Ward 6 because she is so attentive to the residents in the neighborhood. She answers phone calls, she answers emails, she answers texts. She has attended every Harvard Park Neighborhood Association meeting since she became the Alderwoman, and she's done the same for all of the other neighborhood associations. She comes to auxiliary meetings. Kristin will tell you that she loves Ward 6 because of the diversity of the neighborhoods in the ward. Everything from Hawthorne Place to Isles Park to Harvard Park, West Central. It is a very diverse older ward, and Kristin loves that, and you can see it in her enthusiasm. She also did a huge favor for us in the older neighborhoods as well as the city as a whole. She co-sponsored the monthly leaf pickup service that happens in all of the wards, and it just has done an amazing thing. It helps people get their yards cleaned up, and it gets those leaves picked up and delivered out of the neighborhoods. That is a very significant ordinance in our city. Also, I think one of the things Kristin did early on is she introduced an ordinance. It didn't pass. It was the Welcoming Cities Ordinance, and I think it showed early on Kristin DiCenso's commitment to diversity, to the importance of Springfield being a welcoming city from no matter where you come from, no matter what your reason for coming here to be a good citizen of Springfield. She wanted the people to see and to know they were welcomed here. It's her commitment to this diversity, it's her commitment to women's issues. She is a very outspoken person on City Council, and it gives women a strong voice, and it gives women permission to take responsibility and to participate in decision making about our government, about our neighborhoods, about our city. Kristin has also been working very hard on looking at abatement issues, collection of fines in terms of housing violations, working hard with us on Public Works, and working on the enforcement when there are violations and there are fines to be collected. So Kristin deserves the Good Neighbor Award for Public Service, in large part because through her strong representation of the neighborhoods, through her participation in neighborhood association meetings, through her participation in our annual cleanups, through her commitment at City Council to be a strong voice for women and people who don't traditionally have strong voices, we think that she is a very deserving recipient of the 2020 ICON Award for Public Service. Thank you, Kristin DiCenso, for being the Alderwoman of Ward 6.
I'm Kristin DiCenso, the Ward 6 Alderwoman, and I am receiving the Public Service Good Neighbor Award. I was nominated by Polly Poskin, and I can't tell you how much I appreciate this award. Springfield ICON is the heartbeat of the inner city older neighborhoods, and without them keeping an eye on things at City Council and keeping an eye on us as older people, we'd be in big trouble. So we appreciate their work so much. But this award means so much to me because I represent the most inner city urban core of the city of Springfield. Ward 6 touches so many other wards and affects so many people. And things like leaf pickup and sidewalks and alleys, which I've advocated so heavily for. That's a huge deal in Ward 6 and in other areas throughout the city. So this award is just, it's some validation for all the hard work and all the phone calls and all the emails and all the fights with zoning and everyone just chipping in to make sure that Springfield's a great city and making it the best we can. We are going to have a lot of challenges facing us in the next 2, 3, 4 years. So organizations like Springfield ICON are so important to keeping us on track, holding us accountable, and making sure we get the things done that need to be done. And again, thank you to Polly Poskin for nominating me for this award. Thank you to ICON for always believing in me. Even thank you to Bill Baskett for chewing me out on a vote I took very early on in my tenure at City Council. All of you at ICON will remember that. But it taught me a lesson. It taught me to be accountable for my votes and to make sure I knew what I was voting on and be able to defend what I was voting on. So thank you to ICON. I promise to always work for you. We might not always agree, but we will always try to come to a happy medium and work together for the betterment of Springfield.
Congratulations to ICON's 2020 Good Neighbor Award winner for public service, Alderwoman Kristin DiCenso. We appreciate your hard work in support of Springfield residents and neighborhoods. Springfield ICON also thanks longtime ICON supporter O3 Internet Consulting for sponsoring the announcement for ICON's 2020 Good Neighbor Award for public service and for being a 2021 annual sponsor.